Hello again everyone, John Reuter here for New55, and today we're going to explore some alternate methods of capturing and processing your New55 negatives. Here I have a little LED USB powered light table that I have my iPhone mounted over, and the app I'm using first for this is one that I like quite a bit called ProCam 3, and it has a whole host of manual and automatic features that allow it to do a lot of versatility. So it has a lot of different choices in terms of ISO, shutter speeds, whatnot. So right here I'm selecting and running through some different shutter speeds to match the light table so that we don't get too much flare coming through. It has a tap autofocus. So you tap on the screen there and it brings it into sharp focus. And then we're going to hit the capture button and it'll save it to our camera roll. Another one I like quite a bit is 645 Pro, also offering a lot of manual features. Different formats, in this case 6x7 or 645, they're the same aspect ratio. Different film types, black and white. I'm going to choose H5 right now for this one. And very similarly, you can change your ISO, you can change your shutter speeds, and here we make a capture, and it also is saved to the camera roll. Now, an app I like quite a bit is Adobe Photoshop Express for processing images. It's free with some in-app purchases. So we go to our camera roll here, and I'm going to open one of the negative versions that I shot and bring it into Photoshop Express. And the first thing I want to do is crop it. So quite versatile in the way that the crop tool works. You can also straighten it if it's slightly crooked. And now I'm going to go to looks. And the look that I want, although I wouldn't necessarily refer to as a look, is invert. So we can now make this a positive image. One click will take care of that. And so now let's go about making some corrections to it. We can alter the highlights and the shadows. Keep in mind that when you do use the negative that you're going to be doing the opposite. Here I'm using defog, which is kind of like a dehaze or a contrast increase. And here we're adjusting the shadows and highlights till we get the rendition that we're looking for. Pretty much just going off the view of the screen. There's no histogram here that you can see. And then finally, to control the color, I'm going to go to Vibrance, and I'm going to bring it down first all the way to black and white, but maybe we'll just add a little bit of tone to it here just to warm it up a little bit. So quite versatile what you can do with it. There's a whole host of other creative applications you can do. We can save this to many places. In this case, it's going straight to the camera roll, but we could go Instagram and Facebook or Twitter. So lots of options there. So take a look at those. Great way to enhance your New55 negatives.